Yeah, carrots. Let's go on carrots. Hi everyone, together with you, a very tiny Sam.
Useful for another
Yes,
part of
and now we look a bit better. So but this one looks much bigger. Yeah, we're online. So what we're gonna talk about is, let's think of this. You know, this kind of adverts that we see everywhere. This kind of like, I'm gonna prepare you for IELTS 7 in 3 months, and I guarantee, even if you don't know anything in English, I guarantee you get 7.
for money.
I don't know, whatever they do.
Corruption.
Another guy can say like, I'll prepare you in 1 month, I'll prepare you in 1 week, I'll prepare you in 1 day, even in 1 hour, I don't know, in 5 minutes. I don't know, do you believe in this magic? It's like, I'm like 130 kilograms myself, and if it's like somebody promises me like in 2 hours you're gonna lose like 30 kilograms. How do you believe in this, guys? Yeah. All right, so this just kills me. Then what are the myths, of IELTS? Myths. So this is a bit funny guy, let's say. Yes, he comes from right there, from Indonesia, so that's his home country. So what are the myths of IELTS? Oh, starting part 2. We were discussing part 2.
Yeah.
Right? Remember? Yeah. What was it like in the beginning? How you should start or how you shouldn't start your part 2?
It's not recommended to start like I'm going to talk about. Why? Because 90% or even 99% of students do this, and you're gonna be kind of the same as others. It's better to give something general about the topic. Not starting today, I would like to speak about, I'm going to share.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird,
Yeah.
Can you just imagine how many times examiners hear this? Like, hello, I'm going to tell you about blah, 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 blah. And the examiner's like, oh, really? Oh, all right. I thought you were going to dance or sing it here.
Actually, I get it.
Even this would be better. I think even if you started with singing, that would be something extraordinary. Yeah. Examiner wants to talk to human being, okay? They don't want to talk to robots, like saying, oh, I'm going to tell about the examiner's like, he's expecting something great, and he's like, I'm going to talk about, again, the same zombie guy. Yeah. In part 3, what's the main problem with part 3 people have? No ideas.
No ideas.
And people say, I have no ideas what to do. Oh, I take this book. Where's that book? Yeah, I'll show you that book. So students are very interesting. They say like, I use ideas from this book. Why I cannot get 7 or something like that? Guys, if you learn by heart every answer, and like hundreds of people, thousands of people come and speak in the same way, you look like a zombie. Don't you have your own opinion? To grow your own opinion, you have to watch YouTube stuff, well, maybe our stuff, maybe other different stuff. For example, it's about working people. If it's about working for money, if it's working for satisfaction or something else, you have to read, watch, okay? Don't just, I don't know, does it mean we have one person who's watching? It seems to me.
Hi,
kind of happy, but it's funny.
It's some crazy thing.
Can we share the link? No? Maybe, let's try.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll send the link to you, Z. Can you try to enter and watch? Okay. I'll send you over Telegram. Okay. Just one person.
Sure, man.
Otherwise, it's going to be like, we're going to get mad sounds. Oh, yeah, he's watching us. Hassan Rashana is watching us. Hey, what's up?
Oh, what's up, man?
One subscriber. You can share. I hope we're going to have more people. It's good that people in Uzbekistan are getting on YouTube more, because before when I asked students, like, do you watch YouTube? And they're like, yeah. And they used to say like, YouTube, no, I don't have any traffic, and that's all. So people get stuck with Telegram. You often ask me like, oh, thank you for your like topics that you shared for writing and something. Guys, I also Googled that, okay? I mean, I'm not a genius to get it from Vanga feelings, okay? I cannot read examiner's mind. So what to summarize this week? By the way, today there was exam and they had a map. And most people complain all the time that map is so hard. Map is not hard, guys. Map is just about, this was built, this was destroyed. This was built, this was destroyed. I'm going to show you what happened. I have a good illustration of a building.
The easiest one, man.
The Eiffel Tower. So the Eiffel Tower was on him and was removed, and a new building was built. So yeah, like there's nothing difficult about a map. It's just about describing how everything changes. Nothing sad, I mean, it's cool. It's not about numbers. It's not about increase, decrease by 50%, 90%. Especially when you hate numbers, you don't have to panic about it. Yes, look at the smile on that guy's T-shirt. So, your T-shirt is cool.
Really?
Okay.
My God, what is it?
Yeah, you
I
know who's
know
that?
this,
Oh, you
yes.
gotta switch it out. It's echoing.
What you
I'm YouTube blogger.
Why you feel like you have millions of subscribers? We have one person. Oh, we have two people. Thank you.
Whoa. Yo, hi,
It's you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're just making a mass of people, right? It's just like masovka.
Yeah.
Let me share somewhere else. Let's see if people can watch us from channel. So we're happy to answer your questions if you wish. If you have some questions, maybe you will ask Hassan, right?
Yeah. We are ready to answer all questions.
Z is so eager. Maybe you can also. So we have just two people. What else? So it's just like
I hear you.
8:45. Okay, yeah, I know you're there. Come on. You're like, where the hell are you from? I mean, like, what are you? Are you
I'm
from Stone Age? Are you from Stone Age? Yeah, you. I thought someone else. So we got three people, and I hope there are some other extra people. So we can answer the questions. Let's talk about the introductions of IELTS. Like today, Otabek shared some tips about how to write a good introduction. Okay, avoid using typical phrases like nowadays, or kind of it's irrefutable, blah blah blah. You know, examiners in our country specifically have seen so many essays. They learn by heart also, like you did, like you learned from that book, from this book, and they also know it by heart. And when you start saying it's irrefutable, they're like, they just roll their eyes like, oh gosh, again. So it's going to be six something around.
Yeah.
And if you make something different, which means you have to give some kind of fact, what's happening in the world, and then go on. Like he did, his example was given to say over recent years, let's say the demand for education has increased significantly. Therefore, I agree that it has to be free or it has to be subsidized by individuals maybe or other organizations and so on. So is that a lesson? No, it's just a pep. Let's say just a chit chat. We're just trying YouTube online. Yeah, we're just trying to see how YouTube's going to work. In the future, probably going to have online lessons with everyone in the world. We'll be happy to talk to you. Yeah, that's a nice T-shirt. I like it. So he's got what was his name? Just a second. I remember. Bob Marley.
Yes,
Bob Marley.
Yes,
you don't know that, we'll get out of here. How to call this animal? It's not a deer. It's called moose. You know, it's kind of a big type of deer. Yeah. So we have just one more subscriber he's watching. I want to know the band scores of those guys. So these guys. So
I know score now.
well, he's going to take IELTS. He's quite good. He scored 7. I really like the way he teaches. Oh, you look surprised. I really like the way he teaches speaking. It's really nice because speaking has to be lively. Most people have no liveliness in their speaking.
Come, guys.
Yeah, so you could join and you bring up your friends, or we could talk on YouTube. You could maybe suggest some of the topics you'd like to discuss. I will be happy to share some tips, or even see the essays here. Maybe I have some of the essays to show. Well, unfortunately, I haven't checked these, but I think we can even have a look. Like this. That's a good idea, by the way. I can check essays and then like show like this.
Right now.
And then say like, okay, this part was not good. Yeah, you can just live feedback. That's a good idea. I can do mock tests online. Well,
Good idea.
Like that's my idea. Okay, don't steal. So I can do speaking like that, but I have to see someone talking to me. And unfortunately, nobody's joining from Telegram even. I think people just don't want to waste traffic on YouTube. Yeah, so any other comments? So maybe you have something.
My score in the future, my score will be 8 minimum, man.
Yeah, he wants to score 7. That would be great if he scores.
Why not 9 even?
Well, 9. That's very tough. I think for our country, you have to probably take it many times and
more than the 9 times. Believe me.
Yeah, hopefully he's gonna score better. But anyway, I've seen some guys they score 8.5 or 8 or something else, but it really depends on how they use language. It's important to use the language because the first point why you use the language, why you learn language is to use it, to write it and speak it, not to all the time read and write and listen. It's gonna be boring. So what else? Maybe Otabek, you can Tell something.
Join Sam's club.
Yes, I want to say this. It's a good idea.
They are my bros, you
You don't
know.
know this guy. Yeah.
Go get us. Okay.
I'm the security and the manager of this club, you know, man. Yeah, manager too. But
I want to be.
Now we know that you're a manager, yeah. Okay.
Actually, okay.
So,
The
all right,
best
we'll come
English-
back again.
the best
Soon.
IELTS instructor he's. You know, man. Come here.
Where?
You, man. You.
Where?
You.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, there were two people that somebody left. Somebody was trying to enter. Was it you? Okay, anyway. Any other
There wasn't
questions?
any questions, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Coach Well, Money Man at the back wish you can get 8+. So he wishes
Yeah.
he can get 8+.
Thanks, man.
He said thanks, okay? He didn't say the bad word. Don't think it. He's
Thanks.
fine. He's,
Thank you, man.
he's a
Thank
straight
you.
guy. Don't worry.
The
Okay?
end.
Yeah, so
Why
he wants
do
to
you
say
feel
thanks.
like this?
How about you? Maybe you have certain issues with your IELTS stuff in English. By the way, you know, what I hate most in students that they learn English not as a language, they just like IELTS, that's all.
Yeah.
IELTS reading, IELTS listening, IELTS writing, that's all. But if I ask him, describe your, I don't know, the day that you loved, or I don't know, some unusual situation that you felt uncomfortable and write about it, or I don't know, tell me a book that you read and write about it, they kind of, I don't know, they kind of restrict it in some frame. You know?
Limited, yeah.
They don't learn it for fun. You know, it's important to learn English for yourself, so you love it, you like it. It should be kind of an unconscious learning, not like, okay, learn the words and use it, learn the words. It's like a zombie. And the best tip, yeah, just came to my mind. The best tip is to learn and prepare for IELTS or whatever 2 years before, okay? Some guys just come to me like 1 month before their exam, like, I need to get 7 in
Like
1
me.
month.
Like me.
No, well, no, you had at least
Yeah,
4
yeah,
months or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
but still 8 is a good challenge. And they say, like, in 1 month, I want 7.
Yeah.
And when I say, oh, what's your level like? And he's just barely pre-intermediate or elementary student. And I say, well, dude, you have to study 1 year. And they usually say, but I don't have time. IELTS doesn't care you have time or not. It's a big problem. And yeah, so it's a huge problem.
man.
People think that if I want in 1 month, then I can just get it in 1 month. It's not just something like, ta-da, it comes from the sky, okay? Like IELTS 7, da-da-da-da-da, nothing like that. So,
I got some mock here.
uh-huh. Such score in real exam. Of course you can. I have a bunch of issues in writing, obviously. So maybe you're going to come to a mock test where I'm conducting tomorrow. It's 100,000 Zooms, and you will get feedback face to face. You'll have speaking face to face. You can get the feedback. I usually post it in my channel, if you noticed, in Mock-Us channel in Telegram. Yeah, so got to see what's your main problem.
I guess he's.
Because
I guess he has a possible mock-us.
yeah, so we like on a weekly basis have this mock test. So we hope we're gonna have next time more people. So we had 1 million watchers. We will consider you as 1 million. Yeah. We'll just multiply it to 1 million and go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Overall,
I hope next time
come
we're gonna have
here,
more
join
people.
Sam's Club, man. Yo.
You should be a good cheerleader, you know.
Yeah.
You just need to dance and do some kind of, rolls on the back and overs. Yeah.
Why not?
So I cannot press like to myself, unfortunately. No, I can't. I can see one person watching me. Maybe you have some more questions about writing or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe you have questions. Right? Maybe what can we discuss?
Okay. What?
Just ask whatever you wish.
About reading. About reading.
What do you want about reading? I hate reading, honestly. I love writing and speaking and listening and reading. I would say my least favorite, but specifically IELTS reading, because they make it screwy. Somehow they kind of make your text in this way, that way, when they could give it simple. That's why I like TOEFL reading, and I did TOEFL last time. It was very clear, very understandable. I did even reading TOEFL much better than listening. I was just shocked. My listening was the worst in TOEFL, and my writing was okay. My speaking was good, but I spoke not so well because it was a bit strange talk to computer in TOEFL test. A reading test, by the way, I shared that.
I don't like reading test too, as you know. That's why I like the speaking and the writing.
Reading comes with
And then
time.
listening to, of course.
Yeah, reading needs
There's a
time. You
better
have to
one.
just read every day,
Yeah.
summarize. Yeah.
Samurai.
Don't expect some magic tips, golden tips in one day, and your super domla guarantees you 7+.
Kışlı domla.
Yeah. Oh, kışlı domla. Oh, I love this phrase.
So
Kışlı domla. Like, oh, kaçok domla, right? So when they enter, I'm gonna break the table and I say, I'm kışlı domla, okay, guys? It just kills me. What do you mean by kışlı domla? Like, I don't know. They think I'm gonna beat them or something?
Yeah.
Sir, please upload the latest speaking and writing questions on your Telegram channel. Surely I will do. The speaking questions are the same. I posted in the beginning of January, February. I posted already January to April questions, and they are coming. And again, I'll show you some samples. They look like this. So I'm printing them like that, and I'm giving this to students to practice. This is part 2 and part 3 questions. They're coming up. I think you have to just practice them and get some bunch of collocations. We have speaking course led by Otabek. He's having speaking course, so we're gonna get more people, hopefully. Yeah, and the speaking course is important for why? What's the main reason? He said that he's going to be marketing manager. He's doing very well. It's like he's got inner talent in him. The speaking club. So speaking club or speaking course? What?
Speaking course.
Yeah, speaking club or speaking course. Speaking club is just, I see people just coming and watching and listening. It looks to me like more like fish club. People just look at each other. 2 people talk, 3 people talk, other people just shy and listen to each other. Oh my gosh, this accent is super. Oh, he's got Indian accent. I love it. Or I don't love it. And they feel shy. And they just have kind of inner feeling, enjoyment that like, oh, I go to speaking club, maybe it will help. Okay, it's not like getting your diploma at school or lyceum. It's not like you get from chair. It's just about working. You have to speak and you have to learn and use some common collocations, which you're going to learn from the book, and you're going to practice in real life with the teacher, so you can really upload it.
2 subscribers. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah. Camille, why are you so cold? Your hands are so cold. Yeah. So, okay. So the second person who's watching us, you can ask question.
Yeah.
Who's
Join
that?
us.
I hope it's not Ministry of Education or something like. Oh my gosh, you're spreading garbage here, yeah, guys. So anyway, when I recorded my first videos, I had lots of guys texting me like, and some strange guys like, oh, I don't like your video, delete it from your Telegram. Okay, you don't like my Telegram, please leave it. Okay, if I don't like the channel on TV, I don't know. I just change the channel. So it's your choice. Okay, it's not about I have delete. I post what I think is good, and if you like it, you don't like it, it's your choice. Yeah, and this guy's don't go there. People can misunderstand this. That's why I'm trying to be close here. Okay, Asad Murad. Hi, so I'm gonna take my exam after 2 weeks. So what do you suggest to do during this important? What do you need to devote my time for? Well.
For practice, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's not playing PlayStation. It's not hanging out with girls. It's not drinking every day. It's about learning the words, read, summarize. I would better say you better do. So you have 2 weeks. You practice. You read something. You summarize it, and you speak about what you read, and then you discuss with someone, and then listen something. YouTube is the great power. And on Sunday you have to do mock test. Doing everyday mock test is nothing. It's like if I fight with, I don't know, Habib or McGregor every day, but I don't but if I don't get my muscles, getting bigger, I will never beat them. I have to first get my muscles and then go to fight. When you do tests every day, it's like you fight and you fail.
Anyway,
on the floor.
Because he's taller and bigger than
Well, no, who knows? They can just, like get my sensitive part, too. I wouldn't be beaten on that part of my body. Okay, I still need kids. Okay. That's for sure. All right, so
I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So, any more questions? So, devote your time to English. Watch YouTube. Speak with someone. Don't use just books for speaking. YouTube. Listen something natural, TED Talks. You're keeping
Be natural. That's me,
He's
Okay, because you got frozen, and people think he got frozen. Yeah, so 2 people. I wonder.
We are live.
Yeah, so I better type here. We are live. We are live on YouTube.
Join us.
And they think who is we? We're live on YouTube.
If
join
you want
us.
to know who is winning, you just come.
Yes, so you goes to,
Enjoy.
come on, yeah, it's fixed it, yeah, did it. So, oh, for the mock test, I'll come tomorrow. You mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Awesome.
you're coming here. You mean you coming here? You registered already? Okay, well, we're gonna meet. That's gonna be good. And let these guys speak. Which guys? You mean? Oh yeah.
Me?
So yeah, they mean like you.
I
Yeah.
can't speak.
They got tired of me.
Canada.
Do you want to
And
send
it's
a
like,
message?
you know,
Come to
I'm
our
gonna grab some
courses.
chocolate for
Yeah.
a while. You can talk to them.
If you want to know how I speak, just come.
Come.
I'm eating chocolate.
Speak with
Don't
me.
worry.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
talk
ready
with him too.
to battle with them.
Join speaking courses, of course. You'll for sure gonna develop a speaking skill. Not only speaking, let's say that's gonna be useful for only for your IELTS, but for your life too. Because my attitude is a bit different. I prefer to teach students to speak in live rather than in IELTS. But if you can speak in live very well, you're gonna score good scores in speaking too. Yeah. What did you run away? Come. Now it's show time. That's
no, that's
Cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders.
Join Telegram right in, where is the IELTS, double IELTS, and join Mr. Sam's club. You know, it's a
Okay.
keyboard.
the idea.
Yeah, good idea. If you don't know how to write, I can like learn. I can teach story, man. What else?
Yeah.
Be funny. Be native as me. Yo.
Be happy. Yeah.
The most
You're
So
happy.
you can watch us in Telegram, you can watch in Instagram if you like, Facebook. Yeah, we have to be more active there and promote it.
What we have?
Yeah.
If you wanna
So-
chocolate
Mhm.
here.
It's just he can just sell anything, you know. He overwatched Wolf from Wall Street. Just, like you just tell him like, sell me this pen, and he just goes like, oh, look at this pen, it's super, it's pooper. It will help you to get banned IELTS 9. Yeah. I think some people
Good for
can't
you.
believe, even if like I'm gonna spit on you and you get it, and you will get banned IELTS banned 9. You know, it just kills me how people sell this stuff. IELTS is about hard work, it's about time, it's about patience, it's about dedication. It's not about some magic things, some magical Domla will teach you. Okay, there's no such stuff.
It's TOEFL certificate of Mr. Sam.
Okay, so the TOEFL. So I like TOEFL. I would love to everyone to try TOEFL.
Yeah.
It's really
It's better.
interesting. It is American. You will hear the same listening like I'm talking to you in American. It's not going to be like section 1. You will hear a person talking to a shower and that's in the shower and blah 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 blah. It's not like that.
The same voices.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna have like the number of subscribers reduced in Telegram.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Sam looks like a sad, crazy, mad person, and so on.
Hello, me.
So one on one.
Well,
What do you mean?
what do you mean? One.
Maybe he wants to say one by one. I think no, he wants to say one by one, because we're like 3 people talking, like
Sorry.
Three-
Very sorry.
3 minions talking here.
No. One gigant and 2 minions.
One giant. Interesting thing is like nobody's joining. Everyone is chilling at home.
Mhm.
No.
No, he doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
One on one.
What do you mean?
I mean that.
Maybe he means face to
Mock
face.
test?
Yeah.
Probably,
No,
yeah.
I said
One on one.
on one.
One on one. I don't
Well,
know.
we
He
didn't
wants to fight one on one. I don't know.
What?
He's challenging you like McGregor, probably. Yeah.
I'm a fighter too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm such a like a crazy man.
So we'll probably have to gather some questions first and make some webinars.
Anyway, Uzbek man, Uzbek.
Come on. Sing your anthem.
Told to come.
Okay.
Guy told to come. Yeah.
Yeah, come here.
Yeah. You know, come has got 2 meanings. Okay. I don't want to explain the second one.
No, second one. First one. Join here.
The nice meaning one. Yeah.
Yeah. It helps really. It helps to you, man.
Talk. Looking. Just looking and.
Yeah, I'm
thinking
reading.
about
I'm
some-
reading.
Yeah, we're expecting your questions. Type something. Say something. Yeah. looks like he sees the web camera for the first time. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
first time. I'm alive in the first one. Yeah,
not
first one,
kidding.
of course.
First one.
About the cow.
So he gets it. Okay.
Yeah, he gets
so you
it.
probably watch those videos which start like, and there's some, and there,
Brothers.
it's professional, like this is how he improves English. When they talk in English like harder, the hardest, it's about the adjectives.
Not
Very-
bad.
Yeah, very strange style of learning. Yeah, that's what I like about teaching, having fun. I sometimes make some crazy jokes, but still,
it's really
it's just
hard.
fun. I cannot teach in a boring way. I cannot be too serious, but I have to be sometimes. So
Seriously.
the questions, and
No
talk. So
questions.
2 million people. Okay,
10 million.
multiplying
Of
to
course,
2
10
people.
million.
Yeah, let's see. So what do you think of the online classes that we are doing? Like, let's see, learning through fun is great. Of course, it's great. Yeah, that's right. That's a cool
That's
thing.
much more interesting.
This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Can you move a bit?
Yeah.
Sam.
Again, promoting manager.
I wrote.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's visible. Yeah.
It's visible. He thinks that it's vice versa.
Yeah. No, it's
I
not.
like
Moving
channel.
like from the right to.
No, they know it. Come on, it's visible here. It's visible there.
Is it
Yeah.
visible?
Yeah. By the way, the reason why I have the map there, you see, there is a map over here.
Yeah.
Just
You
behind
can
of the yes.
learn like it's geography too, man.
Geography is super important for readings because sometimes we're discussing something simple, and there's a question like, let's say, Norway has a warm climate, and it's obvious that it's not because it's in the north. And some students just read something and try something wrong, but it could be guessed easily. We have 3 people now online. Good.
Whoa.
Guys, so
Increase.
the third person, you're welcome to ask questions. And from where have you deprived the name? Saying, by the way, just a short name. Some people predict my name as Samandar, Samir, Samarkand, maybe. I don't know.
Man.
It's funny when people say like, Sam Miles, are you in Samarkand? No, I'm not in Samarkand, unfortunately. It would be great to be there too, because it's a place for tourists to talk to. You have a great chance, you can talk to tons of people. We don't have so many tourists, I think, in Tashkent, but in Samarkand, Bukhara, lots of people. And by the way, we do have, well, it's kind of a branch, a brother of Sam Miles. We have in IELTS Bukhara, UIC Bukhara. There's a teacher, Mike or Mirjan. So he also teaches IELTS and English stuff. Very nice center. You can always ask. I'll give you contacts. I think it's very easy to memorize it. So he also teaches. We work and we study together. So it's a nice place too. I like your live stream. Thank you very much. I have a huge problem in reading and I'm nervous about it. I score usually 27, 30, but how to improve it within 2 weeks? I need a useful piece of advice. Well,
2 weeks. Really?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Well, that's a very short period.
Yeah.
Probably first we have to figure out what's your main issue. Is it true, false? Is it multiple choice? Is it the headings? So you have to first identify which is the problematic part. And you better print out those tests which have those questions and do only those. Maybe you could do the maximizer because it has sorted readings. So if you have a problem with headings, so do the headings. But whenever you do headings in IELTS readings, do them in the end. I mean, for example, if you have the passage 1, you have like 5 questions and then like headings, and then you go to true, false, and whatever. Do them first because in this way you'll get overall picture. It'll be easier to navigate and choose those headings. So you better figure out first the problem and then try to work on it. So who's the third person? I wonder. Can I see the list? Probably. I hope. Top chat and participants. Let's see. Okay, this is who?
Start this year.
No, it can't be. No, should be some more.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe some kind of incognito.
Maybe.
Okay, some anonymous person. Okay, so what else? Oh, here, Mr. Hussan. Now, Hassan and Hussan, are you brothers together or you're different?
Maybe he's a student of a institution, maybe.
Hopefully, maybe. But
hopefully,
come on, there are tons of Hussans and Hassans in our country. So hi Hussan, you're welcome to ask questions. And yes, this is the funny guy. He's already famous.
Yeah, they're brother.
Yeah. The brothers. Multiple choice and heading. Yeah, like I predicted.
Yeah,
Well,
they're-
multiple choice is kind of a pain in the, so Well, multiples, I usually just ignore the ABCs. I just look at the question itself and try to answer my own answer and then compare to ABCs and choose one of them. Or you may underline the keywords and expect some synonyms. But there's a trick thing. For example, let's say they bought lots of iron because it could improve. Because, let's say, they bought a lot of iron from China because, and there are options like to improve weapons, to sell it to India or something, something, something. And if I see in the text it says improve, and I see the option A is improve, I never choose it because IELTS examiners will never do that. They will not put the word improve there, and it will be the same improve weapon, improve weapon. That's a trap. Come on. I mean, anybody who even has pre-intermediate elementary level could do that. So probably that option is out. Yeah, another option is to eliminate the impossible ones. So so you have to prove that A is wrong, B is wrong maybe, and C is wrong. So probably D obviously will be correct. Yeah, I'm out of breath. I talked a lot, and I talk all day like this, all day, all night. What the? He created that song. If you know, the voice is the same. You notice that, right? Yep. You want to say something?
I don't want to say something.
You're just shocked. You're
I'm
like,
just studying
like
I can sing in Turkish. Yeah, I can't sing in
So
Turkish.
maybe choice. Yeah. So
Well,
multiple choice and
yeah.
headings. So headings, I said. So headings. I would give you this advice to. So headings. What do we do with headings?
Headings, nowadays you should read it deeply.
Yeah, you have to read it.
So
You cannot read the last sentence and find it, unfortunately.
yeah,
I would better do this way. I would just read first two sentences of the heading and of one paragraph and the last two sentences of the paragraph, and then make my own heading or write the words. What are the main points of this reading?
Yeah.
And then try to choose somehow in this way.
Yeah.
But logically, you should also predict. For example, they say the future. Predictions about something, and obviously it's going to be the last one. We have 4 people now. Welcome the 4th person.
Woo, yo!
He's so happy, like we are having 4 million subscribers. I don't know. Okay, I didn't give anything. Okay, I don't sell drugs. Okay, I'm not a drug dealer. I mean, from him, don't think anything bad about me. It's just his own nature. No, he's not drunk. So
Yeah,
Muzaffar.
Thanks. You
Tolkhanova? Okay.
Muzaffar.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Okay, so I hope it's okay. Fine. So you're welcome to ask questions. Okay, someone is calling me. Okay.
Just a moment.
I'm gonna reply, so you can go on talking. Yeah.
See you, man, too.
Dance.
Oh, dancing.
Oh, you can say in that Turkish song that you learned.
No, I know a bit Turkish music because I listen about it in the taxi in the morning, and it stayed in my mind. There was
It was catchy melody.
what do you mean? What do you mean? He writes WTF? What the
So he wants the World Taekwondo Federation.
Yeah.
That's what he wants to say, obviously.
Oh, I think he's wearing us. Yeah, no. Mr. Husan, are you swearing us or not? Write about it to comment. Oh, which one do you suggest? IDP or British Consul? Why?
Oh, my favorite question.
Yeah,
well,
the
not,
one.
It's not much. So, well, there are lots of rumors. Yeah, lots of talks about this. Well, I will not say 100% you must go there or go here. What we notice is when IDP just opened, it seemed that speaking was much better. I mean, most students got better speaking scores in IDP compared to British Consul. And yeah, I also had the same problem with one student. She was applying for Britain and she was taking IELTS UKVI, and her speaking was really good. She could score easily 7 and 7.5. I was 100% sure because she was very good at speaking. But she took the IELTS test of UKVI in British Consul, and all of a sudden they put her 6. And it was a big shock for me, for her. And then obviously she had to she had to appeal, and they increased her score from 7.2 to 7.5, which was her real score.
But you know, nowadays they changed this like.
Well, yeah, it
system
seems
too.
still IDP seems kind of a kinder.
No, not.
Or
I
more
don't
honest,
think so now.
maybe.
You know, man, I don't think so now. Maybe they have some.
So yeah, I
trouble
hope
too.
Rich Council is also becoming more
Yeah,
diverse in
Alex
speaking
nowadays-
and writing.
Yeah, nowadays
I
Alex
hope.
puts
So
like
I hope it's better, but still, I would like to try DP first myself personally, and then tell you something. Because what I see from students was kind of a true that speaking was better and writing was better when it was like the beginning. It was the beginning of last year was 2008. Back in 2008, in the beginning, a friend of mine and some students took the test in March, in February. I was surprised. I was always telling to this guy, for example, okay, your speaking sounds like 6, and he got 6.5. No, he got 7.5 even. I was a bit kind of surprised, but still, it's good.
in Tashkent, in near to Hamid Al Metro.
Oh yeah, British Council. So you also agree that it's lower? Yeah, unfortunately, it happens. I don't know why they do this, but
But I
it would
have
be
an
good.
idea. But nowadays, you know, Alex starts to put higher marks.
So don't
nowadays.
name like that, okay? Otherwise, they can sue you for that. So just say when your experience, you had the examiner, Alex. Did you?
No, my friend.
Your friend had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know.
So we're not judging everyone, just telling the experience, okay?
He doesn't have like no idea. He doesn't have a cool English, but he got a 6. We were surprised, you know. That's why I think it depends firstly on you. You should be like a native. You should be like me. You should be funny. You shouldn't be like a curious. You shouldn't be afraid of like Alex or somebody.
You're so
It doesn't matter, you know.
excited.
You know,
Yeah.
that's why it depends on you. And Husan, I got it. I got you. Yeah, I'm a so funny guy. I wanted to try to be like
Such a
this.
funny guy, yeah.
Such a kind of. Ooh, yeah.
He's some
I'm a
kind of
karate.
IELTS Kung Fu.
Yeah.
You're taking IELTS for learning Kung Fu or something. Yeah. So where is the school located? So the education center is located right in the heart of Tashkent. Subway Hamid Al close to Kitap Olama, Street 77. But you better go to the channel. There's a channel of mine. There's a channel called Find Sam IELTS, and you'll see the video which will guide you how to get. You will see with the eyes of the guy who is making the video. That means how to go, where to turn to the left, turn to the right, turn up and go up and go upstairs, downstairs. You will see the video will guide you right to my door. Please watch the video. You'll find me,
And you can get a code too. Passwords of our school.
Password. Yeah, the password to enter.
Passwords.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're welcome. And what's wrong with this guy? Did you give him some pills? No?
Thanks.
I think it's the fact of
You are
chocolate.
welcome always.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
kind of a magic chocolate. Something was wrong with this chocolate, I guess, huh? There's something
No,
strange, something
no,
suspicious
nothing
here,
strange because
right?
it
Okay.
didn't affect you. But
Oh yeah.
We're just durable.
Yeah, well, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I think you're very
Yeah.
exposed. Yeah, you're very weak to them. You're very sensitive to chocolate. So
yeah,
Okay.
I love chocolate.
So we have we have spoken for 40 minutes already.
Yeah,
We're
well,
tired. We gotta go
sorry.
home. It's like 9:15, so it's time to go home.
Bye.
We're gonna come back here again, and I hope we'll have more subscribers and some funny people.
Yo.
More questions. Oh, somebody came back. Somebody
Yo.
joined back. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
But anyway,
Muzaffar?
Frozen guy.
Yeah, I think
Muzaffar,
I don't know why Muzaffar Tolkonova. I think it must be Tolkonov.
Maybe.
I'm sure because we don't have Muzaffar names, right? So it must be So okay. Anyway, thanks everyone. Maybe we'll upload more and more videos. Yeah, sure we will do. We'll talk online
of
here
course.
and see you next time. Bye bye. See you.
See you.